You ready?
Nope. Okay, so here I am over at the grow shop, and I'm with Chad and Ray. And Chad's going to put a little bit of food in here to the tilapia tank. Go ahead, see what happens. And look at that. There's how many in there, Ray?
About 90 of them.
There's about 90 tilapia in here. So they look like they're pretty hungry and keeping the place pretty clean.
Oh yeah, we feed them about 3 or 4 times a day.
About 3 or 4 times, okay. Just like a handful?
Just a handful or 2. Actually, we tend to feed them until they're satisfied.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe 4 or 5 hours later, give them another chance to feed.
Gotcha.
Basically, just letting them eat as much as they need to.
Cool. And then over here we've got another tank. This is a solid waste tank here.
Yep, that's where it separates out the solids from the liquids.
Okay. And then that drains down into the bacteria tank?
Yep, it's the mineralization tank. It's where the bacteria breaks down the organic waste into more usable compounds that the plants can use.
Gotcha. And then from there it pumps over to the
degassing tank.
Degassing tank.
Just again helps get some of the more negative gases that are produced out. Just another stage in the purification, and from there it goes directly to the raft tanks.
And then this is the raft tank. Is that what you called it?
Yep. We have,
let me get a big picture of this. So styrofoam rafts, and then you've got lettuce and a couple other things in here. Basil.
Yep.
And then this holds how much total?
In terms of volume.
How many? Yeah, how many plants would that hold?
Oh, in terms of plants, let's see. There's 15 per raft, so you have about 45 per raft table, about 90 total.
About 90 total. Okay. Huh. So you got pretty much the same amount of tilapia that you do plants. Is there a correlation there?
There is a correlation. That's actually one of the things that the company does. They have it. You have one tank where you have about roughly 100 pounds of fish.
Okay.
And that would provide enough waste nutrients to take care of 2 of the raft tables.
And then what happens if you get too much fish in there? Will it kick off a lot more solids, or?
It will, and then you might need to do a little bit of draining perhaps. But the goal is to reach that balance level where your fish are providing the perfect amount of waste nutrients, and the plants are taking it up at a proportionate rate.
Gotcha. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm just going to take a little walk around the table here. They've got a. Now, what kind of grow light is that? Is it just fluorescent, or is it?
That is actually a new type of lighting, not too prevalent in indoor horticulture. It's a induction light. Induction. Which up until recently was used mainly for warehouses.
Oh, okay.
But it's very efficient in terms of electrical consumption. You're using about 70% less electricity than a comparable high-intensity discharge.
And then what I understand is you're going to have a solar version of this too.
Well, yeah, actually the company that makes it, Nelson and Pade, they're looking into doing eventually a solar power.
Gotcha. Nice.
Which I would imagine if you had for instance, a solar panel arrangement at your house, you could definitely plug it in.
Right.
You're looking at essentially 400 watts to run the electronics, and then whatever you're doing for your light, that would be proportionate. The light, here's another 400 watts, so fairly low in terms of consumption.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And if you're doing it outdoors, you'd be able to take advantage of the natural sunlight.
Absolutely. Nice. And this is all powered with one pump?
Well, there are a couple of different pumps. You have a water pump and an air pump to keep it well oxygenated. In such a microbially active solution, you want to have massive amounts of dissolved oxygen. They breathe oxygen just like we do, and in a condition that's low on that, they tend to die, and it's the detrimental microbes that thrive in the low oxygen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Much healthier for the fish and for the plants.
Sure.
Because they're both taking oxygen out of the system.
All right. Well, thank you, Ray.
Not a problem.
That's any last words for my viewers?
Not really. Just we're always trying to stay at the forefront.
Give a plug for your company here.
Well, we're Superior Grower Supply. We're the largest hydroponic supplier in Michigan. You're actually in the largest indoor garden center in the country.
Oh, okay.
So we're definitely proud of it and proud of the direction that we're taking. We're trying to always stay on the forefront of developing technology, which this is a pretty good feature. Aquaponics and low electrical consumption induction lighting.
What is your website?
Well, we actually have superiorgrowers.com as well as our more product-oriented website, homeharvest.com.
Homeharvest.com. Okay,
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Ray.
Thank you.